This is problem 11 from the 30-day Leetcode challenge, flood fill. In this problem, they have given an image representing a 2D array, and this array contains the colors from value ranging from 0 to 65,535. And also they have given two coordinates which are nothing but the row and column and a new color. The problem is we have to go to that row and column and then fill that with the new color. Also, once we fill, we have to fill the adjacent rows and columns also with the new color. This will be helpful with the diagram. So this is the input given. So this is the input array I have represented in the form of a matrix, and they have given the row and the column. The row is 1 and the column is 1, and this is the new color value. So we have to go to this row column location and then fill it with the new color. So if we go to this row 1 and row column, so this is the row 1 and row location, and we have to fill it with a new color. For example, the new color value is 2, and once we fill this with the new color, we also have to go to the other locations, adjacent locations, and also fill it. So this row also has the same color, so we have to change it to 2, and once we do this, we have to look for its adjacent. So we go to the right, and this color we have to change it to 2, and then we go to the left and we change it to 2. Similarly, we go to the adjacent of this 2 is 2, and adjacent of this is the old color is 1, we change it to 2. And then this is 0, so this is not the old color, so the whole color is 1, so we'll leave it untouched. And this is also 0, so we won't touch it. So this will be left as it is. So this is since this is diagonal, we won't be modifying this value, so we are only interested either on the left, right, or up or down. So once this is the input matrix, and once everything is written, the output value will be 2 2 2 2 2 0 2 0 1. So we have to return this value. So this is the output value. So the solution to this problem is a straightforward DFS approach. They have given the row and column, so we go to that row and column and start doing a DFS from this point. So we do a DFS to the row above it, and a DFS to the row below it, and similarly we will do a DFS with the column previous to it and the next column. So this is the solution to the problem. So this is the input they are given. So this is the input image, and also they are given the row and the column, and this is the new color we have to fill. So this is the basic validation. So one thing is if in the given location, if it is already having the new color, we return. We no need to do any change of color. If this is not the case, we call a DFS with the image given matrix value, the row column, and this is the old color. So basically whatever the existing color in this location, we pass it, and this is the new color which has been passed. So once they call the DFS, so in the first DFS, the first thing we do is we validate if this row and column is within the range. So this is I'm checking here. If the row and column is within the range, I'll return true, else I'll be returning false. So if this range row and column is not valid, I'll just return. So this is the base case. And the other base case is if this row and column does not belong to the old color, we return. We want to modify only the location which is having a value of old color. If the row if the location is having an old color, we then update it with the new color. Then we do a DFS on the previous row to the row below it, and then we do a DFS with the column left of it and with the column right of it.